Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information. What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
The Park is it's an indie game that's just recently come out. It came out last year, and it's just recently come out on PC. And I wasn't expecting much. I saw it on Steam. It was only a couple of pounds. It was £2 or £3, £3.29 to be exact, because there was a special offer on. And it was about an hour and 20 minutes long. There was few stages where it could have been stretched out by a couple of weird moments, like one of the last moments of the game reminded me a lot of PT, the Silent Hills demo, where you had to go around different rooms and the rooms kept repeating over and over again. And in the game, in the Park game, there was no puzzles, there was no nothing. It was literally just going back and round and round and round, and then you'd see more stuff, like you'd see a lamp on the floor, you'd see a chair, you'd see some blood trailing off the chair, you'd see the beds move every so often, every time you went past them. The TV would play something on the lines of it would play static, but sometimes it would show images such as like poltergeist static, and then you hear a little girl saying they're here.
Callum, where did you go?
It's only an hour and 20 minutes long. It's a beautiful game. It's using the Unreal Engine 4. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not scary. It's not. There's a few jump scares in it, but the only thing is that I wasn't overpowered. In the game, you're really useless, and that's where it doesn't play well. In the game, you're a woman who's lost a son, and he's gone trailing. He's gone trailing off into an amusement park that's been shut down for years. You go on roller coasters. You see someone controlling like something like a black essence. Like he had very, very thin stick arms, and that person would be controlling the Ferris wheel of the roller coaster, and you'd be thinking, what the hell is that? Because you'd have no prior knowledge.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The game plays a lot like Hansel and Gretel thing.
No happy ending here.
There's witches, there's wizards, there's witches, stuff like that, and your character is being possessed by this witch, and so is your son. You go on roller coasters, Ferris wheels, the octopus ride, which is just basically just a roundabout, but it goes up and down. And as I said, you're his mum, and you've got nothing on you. You've literally only got the clothes on your skin. Halfway through the game, you're given a flashlight, but it's not used often enough. Like, you only use it in the last 10 minutes of the game, and because you've got nothing except from the clothes, you know that nothing will happen. You know that nobody will come out and scare you. Obviously, there wasn't any stages in the game where I actually felt scared. There was a swan ride where it was explaining the Hansel and Gretel story, and it was just explaining it, and then on the last bit, the swan would rotate its head facing you, and then it would slowly rotate back. There was a few monologues in the game where the character would start talking about her commitment to her son. Basically, you're giving up 9 months of your life to carry this person, and you end up being a slave to him for the rest of your life. It's always giving them money, feeding them, making sure they're well. It's basically being their slave throughout their entire life. It's only an hour and 20 minutes long, and I really wouldn't recommend it. What I'd recommend doing now, and I'm not trying to like self-promote myself or anything like that, is just watch my videos. I've got no commentary over it because, yeah, I think it's something that you've just got to experience for yourself. I wouldn't pay the price that it's on Steam like I did, but I'd certainly watch some gameplay of it. It's very... There's nothing much going on and you're thinking, oh, what the hell is that? What's going on there? Let's go over there, see what happens. There is a stage where you go into an alternate universe, and it's like a run-down circus kind of thing, and you go up to the monster and he tells you go the other way, and it's not like you die, it's not like he just pushes you back a few meters, and then the main person that jumps out at you is some sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's feature where it's just like it's like a squirrel, but a man-sized squirrel with red eyes, and he pops up and then he disappears virtually straight away. There's only one bit when you go around and you right click on the mouse and it comes up with this, it pulsates, and that pulsate means that you go to that area and there's a letter need to be picked up. There's a letter, there's a note, there's a thing that you need to interact with in order to progress onto the game. And there's a stage where you go behind a building and you right click and this body pulsates and you go over to it and the woman says, oh, poor person, or poor little man, and then you're trying to back out of the situation and you turn around and there's the squirrel, the man-sized squirrel in your face, and the music cues up and it's shocking, but it's not shocking. Yeah, I'd give this game, it looks amazing, I will give it that, and it might be one of the first games that uses the Unreal 4 engine, which it looks fantastic, but I'm only going to give this a 6 out of 10. And thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next review. Bye!